Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on their runner-up in last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Makes a quick catch. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. On the run, it's Smothers. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The ball caroms into the receiver's hands. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A draw to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, NC State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Bell. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. That's a real win. It's James. Breaks loose at the 40. And he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking for a gap. It's Ives. They get the third down conversion. First down now to the 37.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's James. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Big throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Huskers. That's how you finish a play. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Quick throw to his receiver. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
The sure hands. It's James. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Grab down the middle. It's Ives. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he make it to the marker? Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Bailey. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Bailey. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but it hit. Changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grab behind the line. It's Ives. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
But to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Cornhuskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I think he predetermined where to go with this football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is all in over the middle. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. Be 1st down.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Back to the end zone. He could not get his foot down. It's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. You made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Dropping back. It's Bailey. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. State offense is back out on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. To the air, it's Bailey. Quick throw to the left side. Downfield catch made just inside the left sideline. He got the foot down. Good play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly and gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They call the draw play here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. To throw, it's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nebraska. No chance to catch him there. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To throw, it's Bailey. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Jones.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it. And first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack makes it second down and forever. He's got it with room to run. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They'll try a pass here. Grab made by the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on first down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked, whether they played.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll get into the end zone for the 2-point try. They're back within 2 scores, but not much time remaining. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. On the ground, it's Ives. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tiny space at the 20. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Huskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Working clock with the ground game. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up fourth down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that one straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Caught by the receiver.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk.
You Base 27 jump. Big 180. Here we go, here we go. Hold on. Trick 9, B.
Sometimes a day, baby.
Military. Stunt. Ready, go. Down. Let go. Charcoal! 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 Ready, go!
All you gotta do is look and learn. Look and learn.
22 water! 22 water! 180 up! Here we go! Set! 180 set! Drum! Hold on!
Oh my goodness.
Ready! 180! Set, ready! Ready, go!
I need to get my swag right there.
Let's go! Let's go! Set hot! Banner! Set!
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that.
Brass! 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 Hot on!
Yeah, it's on.
Set! Set, go! Come on, set! 180!
They ain't ready for us.
Base 27 jump! Set on! Trick 9 B! Trick
You know they pay me extra for this.
Here we go. Hot go.
Don't worry about it.
Banner. 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 180. Military stun. Military stun. Set up. Here we go.